All right, violas, we're on to part 3 already. So we're on page 2, measure 85. We're at an allegro tempo marking here. I still have my trusty cello that goes on my shoulder, this way too big viola. So this section at 85, we're introducing some syncopation through steady eighth notes. And you're wondering, well, how can it be syncopated if there's just steady eighth notes? He makes it sound syncopated by accenting and changing the pitch on the and of the beat. So it gives this kind of cool effect. So we're going to be doing 3 Gs, changing to your F with an accent on the and of beat 2. And that's all about there is to it. So let's go from 85 up to 93. All right, so nice and short at the lower half, big accents, really digging into that C string. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Sorry for my out of tuneness at the beginning on that C string stuff. It's higher than I thought. But you can hear the accents in there. Make sure again, low 2, B flat, E flat, way down on the C string. And then notice the rhythm at 92, dotted quarter, followed by an eighth tied to a quarter. So you're going 1 and 2 and, changing on the and to beat 2. Okay, so here's the next part, 93, a little bit more melodic, but when you have those eighths, again, you want to get nice and choppy. And notice also that there's some extra hook bows, some of these double up bows coming up. So 94, for example, you're going to start that up, keep going up. Okay, so you're going to hook that. 1, 2, 3. So be careful when it comes to that. All right, here we go. Here's 93. We're going to go all the way up to 109. 93. Use some nice vibrato here on these long notes. 1, 2, 3, and. 2, 3. Low 1, regular. Okay, so that's kind of a cool little part there at the end. So one thing to watch out for first, I should have mentioned this before, 97, you have an E flat low 1, but then you have a regular A, first finger, on the G string. You can do one of two things. You could go low 1 to regular 1. Not the best, it's probably going to be a little out of tune. What you could do instead is low 1, layer 2, oh, you can see this, layer 2 right next to your 1. From that perspective, this viola looks even bigger. That's awesome. So low 1, low 2. So your 2's on your 1 tape. And then slide it up to a whole step to a low 2, a normal B flat, for the next note. So either way, but they are not right across from each other. One's a flat, one's a natural, just a regular 1. Okay, so let's go back to that stuff at 101. So you have some ties going on, which is going to change the rhythm. Let's take that one more time from 101, just to make sure that rhythm is correct. So you're tying over into beat 3. Here's 101. 1, 2, 3, and. 1, 2, 3. 1, and. Stretch that, by the way. Sorry to stop. E flat to F sharp. It's a step and a half. Big stretch. All right, keep going at 105. Ready, and. Low 1. 1, and. And again, changing on the and makes it a little funky instead of just changing quarter note to quarter or half to half. All right, so there's that section. Let's go a little bit further because the next part's pretty easy. 109, we're going faster. Vivace is faster than allegro. And we're going to pizzicato here. The next page, the third page, there's a repeated section. Watch out, we will do the repeat with the first ending, second ending. And just watch your rests. I forget who you're opposite at 118, but make sure you're playing on beat 2 there with all of that stuff. So here's 109, pizzicato, vivace. 1 and 2, and ready, and. Rest, rest. Rest, rest. Rest, rest, rest. crescending, repeat. Second ending, like that. All right, so it totally helps to breathe during those quarter rests. Make sure you're not coming in early. And then take a look at the dynamics. That's going to be a very important part of this section because it totally shapes all this pizzicato stuff, the entire orchestra's pizzicato. So there's some subito pianissimos, a subito piano. There's crescendos up to forte, dropping back down to piano again. So we'll be working on that in class as well, but take note of those dynamics. All right, the next part, I'm not going to do a video for either 127. You start off with a pizzicato note, and then I see in the photocopy it got kind of cut off. 135, it says easy. It should say divisi at 135 when you go to arco. Those chords, just pick one note. We're going to talk about that in class too. So you're not going to do this whole rolling, which is really cool. It sounds really nice, but we're not going to do that in class. So just pick one note for all of that stuff. And your last video will start at 143, the Allegro Grandioso, and take you down to the bottom of the page.